to the third and final special episode of the Protégé Project Special. We have covered various exciting topics, especially prepared for leaders to better promote the TELUS brand. And this month, we're bringing you a very timely discussion on engagement with the last batch of the Protégé Project. Hi, this is BulleTIN, and let me welcome you this 7th episode of the BulleTIN.
Hello team, Happy here and welcome to the 7th episode of the BulleTIN. I am Justin Garcia and I will be your host in this third and last episode of a 3-part special of the BulleTIN VN Protégé Project. It's pulse check season and everyone is super excited to hear how our team members have engaged themselves with a unique TELUS culture. And to help us appreciate this culture of TELUS and the significance of the team member engagement, we will be joined by the 3 Protégés. Our guest for today is, we have Operations Team Leader Alan Lehman Salcedo. And we also have Operations Team Leader Julio Coteng. And the last but never the least, the Operations Team Leader Maria Ria Alonzo. TELUS team members, without waiting any longer, let's get right into the details of the BulleTIN VN Protégé Project. All right, I hope everyone's doing fine. For this first question, I want to address this to everyone. First question is, how does a positive culture influence your desire to pursue your career? Ladies first.
Actually, when I joined the Protégé, it really, amazed me because this is the first time I experienced, because I'm also an external team leader when I hired here in TELUS, and I was able to see that from the senior operation manager, even from my director to senior operation manager and my OM, are really supportive. So instead of me being nervous for my new journey, they really boost my confidence every time that I have a project. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, for me, it's a little bit different when it comes to my story because I started off with TELUS as an agent, and that's from a different site, market. I've gone to become an SME, an OIC, and eventually a team leader right now, and one of the protégés for British North. What has driven me to where I am right now in line with culture is how the people around me or who had been supporting me had been my influence, and what they did and what they shared has definitely contributed in me myself actually trying to figure out what my actual goals and desires are, and potentially or likely one of the reasons why I am here right now as one of the protégés.
Being an external team leader myself, I'm actually part of the Prodigal program of TELUS. So it's the culture itself that really wanted me back here on this company. And it's not just because of the salary, because if it's just the salary, then I would have gone to another company, right? But thinking about the support that I've gotten actually during my stay here on the initial application that I had before made me think that it's actually a great choice to really pursue your retirement here at TELUS with the programs that they have here, like the TIP Save. I think that's really a great retention effort from the company itself, and that's really made me go back to this company. And aside, of course, from the awesome managers, from my senior operations manager, I want to shout out to Marivic because she actually inspires me the most to be better. And being part of this program, this Protégé program, it made me discover actually some skills that I don't know I have. So, like my editing skill, with the programs that I've handled where I need to create such teasers and all that, I didn't know that I can do it until I tried it. So, yeah, thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you, everyone. And for the next question, this goes to TC Allen and TC Julio. The question is, how do you manage driving good performance and promoting engagement of the team members at the same time?
Oh, that's a good question. For me, what we've been doing is pretty much making sure that everyone is actually involved and is aware of what our goal is. There are instances that we are struggling when it comes to certain targets or KPIs, but one thing has always been, let's say, proven as a practice of TELUS is to always present that culture to team. One specific task that we always do is often play games, maybe come up with a few rewards or perks that we can give out, and some of which would also involve them making sure that they are heard of when it comes to certain goals and tasks that we have in mind. So just pretty much making sure that everyone is aware and involved with all those activities in line with our goals.
Not just, of course, letting the team members know the goals, but also the struggles of the account. For them to realize actually that whatever contributions that they have, it definitely has an effect to the overall performance. You know, they're not just an island, but they're part of a bigger group or a bigger family where all their contribution matters. Part of the things that I've been doing for me to make sure that the team members are actually feeling appreciated is that I make sure that I send actually positive appreciation messages to my team members. In a day, my goal is really to provide at least 7 appreciation messages. So I'm handling a total of 16 team members. So whatever little things that they're doing, I make sure actually that it's being noticed, and again, I'm sending the message actually to the rest of the team. Right now, I think TELUS had developed already a specific application for that. I just forgot the term. I haven't really used it, but then I did check actually last month. I'm still using my own in sending those messages, but I think I will be using moving forward actually the application developed by TELUS. So yeah, even if we're experiencing this pandemic right now, just a little appreciation actually to the team member goes a long way. So I think that's my advice to all the team leaders, that learn to appreciate little things actually from your team members.
Thank you very much, TCs, and thank you for those very insightful answers. For the next question, this goes only to TC Ria. Question is, you have been a key person in driving various engagement initiatives of BN in the past months. Since joining the Protégé project, what is your realization in terms of driving engagement and at the same time driving its importance for the organization to the team members?
Actually, when I have my first project from Protégé, that's the TIP Music Fest. So I'm very hesitant because although I'm loud, I mean I only know the people in our account. So what I've really learned when I joined Protégé is to expand my connection. Because before, I think even the other Protégé experience that were kind of hesitant, approaching the director or the SOM. But right now, they're very helpful. They really support us. And not only here in Vertis North, we also have some colleagues from the other side, like the Araneta and the West. So it's really nice experience for me. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you. And definitely, if we remember from the last episode, building your network is really one of our topic there. And thank you for applying it, TC Ria. And for the next question, this goes again for everyone. Now that you have experience becoming focal persons on various site engagement initiatives, what sort of advices or practices can you share to the other TLs on how to build a engagement to the team?
I'll start. So building an engagement is not only about following because of the what do you call this, an adherence, something like that, or we need to do that because it's a requirement. So you need to be very genuine. So I also apply this in my team, that a token of appreciation, like a simple game before on a veil, really helped them a lot. And then informing them, because I'm very active in the engagement, so I inform that to them, what happened, what's next. So they join a lot. So I think that's the percentage. I forgot the term. So it's increased, something like that. That's it. Thank you.
Well, for me, it's a little bit different because I find my personality as someone who's humble and shy. And often that's one of the things that probably we want to work on, because we want to be some sort of example to our team members in a positive light, how you handle yourself on difficult situations, or to what we're doing right now as Protégés, putting ourselves on situations that we're not quite familiar with. And this kind of puts us on a position as well of actually showing them how it's done, motivating them, inspiring them, or at least giving that spark on their career that will help them understand what they want to do, where they want to go, and how my team leader, who's doing Protégé right now, has contributed in that decision making. So this itself may not just be for me. It could also be it is definitely for our team members as well. Whether or not we get there, the important thing that we're doing right now is to actually give that example to them.
Okay, just like Alan, because I really am not also loud when it comes to engagement activities. I perform. I can definitely go ahead and provide support to the team members for them to be able to perform with their individual KPIs. But then for engagement, that's actually really one of the things that I really don't know how to do it. Being part of this program, this Protégé helped me a lot actually to better understand as to what really is engagement, and not just really providing some fun games, but also to make a objective out of it that's really going to be appreciated by the team members. So in coming up already, it helped me to build actually programs for my team that has an objective, and not really just for the fun part, but also actually for really making the team member feel appreciated by the company, because at the end of the day, I am directly communicating with my team members, and I directly represent the company to them. So yeah, I've learned a lot, and hopefully, I will still be able to learn more as we go through this process. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Once again, we are joined by these amazing people. Thank you very much, TC Ria, TC Julio, TC Allen. And on that note, thank you once again, everyone, for joining us today for this special episode of the BulleTIN VN Protégé Project.